Slaminov Gatlinburg is a car show that was supposed to be a chilled car meet, erupted into misconduct behavior, property damage, booking behind the cell, and banning the event entirely by the city. Cars and Copters, that was a charity event, turned into a free-for-all, with revving in hard lunches in the crowds. H2O and So were once respected European-themed car events. But in the end, with the public disorder and misbehavior, what is even happening? In recent years, the car community in the US has drastically shifted around the country. It was supposed to be a friendly gathering of enthusiasts. Now it was run by social media car chasers instead of passionate car enthusiasts. From multi-car week to local car meets, everyone in the crowd wants to have a recording with their phones, not to look at cars but to capture chaos for followers, likes, and views. And this trend is a disease. And the crowd is filming rev battles and burnouts on Instagram and respecting the scene. It's lost for what it truly was. Slam Dunk 2025 has become the headline of major news outlets in the US, and how this event becomes changes when common sense wasn't in its place. What started was enjoyed by the car enthusiasts showing their stats built cars, all close community, only turned into chaos. And the day after, it was not permitted to host then a local gas station was also treated with the same behavior, causing a lot of property damage, and even a fight club. Cars are doing burnouts. People are blocking the road where police are being dispatched again and again. As this behavior continues to grow and the city officials declare this event to be cancelled and never to host ever again. Because these grown adults with no common sense aren't mature enough to make this event gone overnight. Gothenburg wasn't the first and won't be the last. Ocean City H2O meet got cancelled after a few years. Reckless car behavior in Southern Jersey also suffered the same. Cars and Couplers, located in Huntington, is a classic supercar charity show turned into the same field as the crowds were demanding to rev their engines, and some exotic car owners played along. The revelers were bouncing off a common trend where the crowd are looking for views and not respecting culture. If this doesn't change, this can end a once great car meet that feels as creative. I was frustrated on who really is to blame. It was very easy to point out this either clapped or taken out of parking and doing donuts then setting on fire. These people are looking for viral in their next content. Attention has become the driving force for more crazier video, and dopamine hits harder than a turbo. Spectating turned into a bowling alley where people are standing inches from cars doing launches. Some creators were to blame as well. Social media gave many of them careers, but it does feel out creating a bad content creator. Negativity drives a chaotic reward, and the news caught on this. And the wilder the clip, the bigger the payout. Even supercar owners aren't immune, as someone in a $300,000 supercar dumped a clutch for a crowd of teenagers should be looked away from. These people are looking for attention and not showing respect, as this not represent a car culture, but matter of their own ego. If this continues to happen, every city in the US aren't going to be interested, as they will immediately pull the permits and organizers were bailing out. This was supposed to be a family and friend gathering event, but erupted into a mess that doesn't ruin one event, but the entire community as a whole. When they think of a car meet, they're going to think of noise complaints, reckless driving, and even property and liability nightmares around 2 a.m. Old car enthusiasts just gather in their chairs next to their built cars. They're not having it either with this behavior. But it should be where you bring your coffee and talk about the building. This takes one person who show off the car driving uncontrollably, and everything will fall apart. You may have seen cars go inside and sit in the middle or end up in a tree. As a car content creator, we can still solve this issue. But first, we need to rethink what we're showing or promoting. Getting that massive views is not worth destroying the culture and calling these people out who are doing the reckless behavior. And if you're seeing another content creator posting street takeovers and crashes, stop clicking their videos as an indirect reward. Second, booths and event organizers need to have more stronger bond with the police to enforce the rules of the means. By giving them tickets and removing that said person who was throwing a fit in the event, basically banning them from re-entering the event, and even gatekeeping the event for the enthusiasts to enjoy the event. It may sound too much, but it's the only way for you to enjoy the event. Lastly, putting the phone away and enjoying the event by just walking and talking to the people about their builds and hearing the engines in person, giving a handshake without the need of recording it. Car event organizers shouldn't be afraid of being strict with their rules and not letting this type of audience giving attention, and the real car enthusiasts will thank you for that. From where I'm from, we have solved the issue before the social media boom, and we kept it like that. Being able to walk around, talk to the owners of the builds, and why they built it. This also helps you to possibly go to the events as a support. So this is my analysis when it comes to car community in the US and how it differs in my country. What do you think of this? Subscribe, give a comment, and hit the like button. I'll see you in the next one.